Hello.
Hold on. Hello and welcome. This is Wizzo's Channel 1 and your host is Richard. We have a special guest with us today. That's why I've got the split screen. And I'd like to say hi to Tony Tech Powell. So, hi, Tony. Good afternoon. How's things with you?
Yeah, fine, mate.
Oh, great. I'd like to ask you a few personal questions because we go a long way back. So, like,
Yeah, that would be good.
a
Yeah.
long way, too
Long
long.
way back.
Yeah, too long. Right. Yeah, a few questions. Is why did you start your YouTube channel?
Mainly, I did have a YouTube channel since 2016.
Yeah,
Didn't bother using it right until April 2021.
yeah,
I literally wasn't in a good place with my mental health.
yeah.
So
I understand that.
decided to literally do something with my channel.
Yeah,
I think I'd done a room review, my first video was.
yeah,
So yeah, that seemed to be good at that time. Yeah, things has moved on since then, but mainly because my mental health wasn't in a good place. Lockdown didn't help anybody, being honest. So
Yeah.
it's gone from strength to strength. So
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm doing something right for myself, then I can't complain.
yeah. No, it's brilliant stuff, mate. Because it's like at the end of the day, your room there with all your stuff looks like Aladdin's cage or cave. Sorry, cave.
I
Cave.
just think it helps towards the channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, as I've probably said it on a previous video, but the lady that gave me all them DVDs, I was expecting little bags worth. She gave me 3 sacks loads. I mean, my mate Dan put the shelves up. It was quite good.
Yeah.
It makes the setup what it is. I mean, you only see half of it on the video. I mean, my room tour, if you want to take a look, is always in that video anyway. The main reason why I started my channel, as you were saying, is because of my mental health.
Yeah.
Wasn't feeling that good, feeling pretty low. I ain't going to go into detail.
That's fair enough.
Because there's certain things that other people like that I normally, if I do a runner, it's not good for nobody.
Yeah, that's perfectly understandable.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we actually also as well go a long way back.
Yeah.
Right, because in case a lot of people didn't know, there's some people that do know. Most everybody knows that we both used to go to the same secondary school in London, which is no longer there. And it's like we lead two different lives now. He's down in London, he's in Kent. But
it's all the case of now. We look at it now we met each other when we were 12.
Yeah, so that's a long time.
We're 57 now.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a break in the middle of that all because of circumstances.
Yes, at the time, which is understandable. We won't go into that.
We've always been here for each other.
Yeah.
I mean, my attitude towards it is that basically that we're more brothers than anything else.
Yeah, as I keep saying to everyone, like this is my brother from another planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not the YouTube planet.
But yeah, it's actually absolutely good. But yeah, I'm at the end of the day, I'm really proud of you and what you've achieved and everything. I know that my YouTube channel is a small thing, but it's going to gradually get bigger. And I've always known you to be a person into gaming and games collection as per se, because I'm not a games collector. I do like games, but I'm not as in such a game collector as in like what you are.
I'm a prolific games collector.
Yeah.
Since my YouTube channel started, it was all the case of my collection was pretty big in the first place.
Yeah.
It's only because of a certain person that I collect my games from. While we're going into a shop any longer. You know what I mean? Gaming Granddad Chris has always got something donated. I will always buy it. If it's not in my collection, I will collect it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and when it comes down to my collection being that vast, eventually it's going to run out of space. I know that. But I got ideas to get around that.
Yeah.
So which is good.
Yeah.
As for my channel, subs keep going up.
Bleating going up. You've got over 5.7k subscribers.
I think
currently.
it goes up, but it's, as I said in a previous video, it's not down to subscribers now.
Yeah.
It's down to views and who's watching.
Yeah.
I mean, I went out today to come to you, and it was all the case of, the funny part is I went past the hospital, and there's this nurse that come up to me and goes, "Oh, you're Tony Tech Power." I was like, "Oh God, Lord, help me.
Yes, help you.
And she subscribed to my channel, and she wanted a selfie, so I've done it. And you know what I mean? That was fine.
Oh, great. It's nice to hear that, though. I mean, it's like you're getting noticed. I mean, it's not, sometimes people think it's all these YouTubers have got millions of subs and all, they get noticed. Yeah, they get noticed on YouTube, but when it's more of a personal touch thing, then it's a good thing.
I went into Gravesend, and there was a couple of kids outside McDonald's that knew me. I mean, I go into Cash Converters quite regularly.
Yeah, so they know you in there as well, and CEX.
Channel. They, and a couple of them subscribed in there.
So,
yeah.
But anyway, it was nice talking to you.
Yep.
And right, we'll do something like this some other time. But yeah, like I totally agree with you. With regards into the issues, and you've been there for me and through a lot of things, and I do actually appreciate that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But look, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't really realise we go a long way back.
I think people realise we're friends.
Yeah.
But not. They don't see it as they're just friends. No.
Yeah.
What we've been through in our lives together.
Yeah.
Is actually. Years of that happening. It's not only just we met 2 years ago and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we've known each other over 30.
30, yeah. Well, I'm trying to 30. I was like, is it 30? Since we're 12, we're at 35 years.
35 years.
Yeah, going to 36 years.
Yeah, we're getting old now, so, you know.
You can imagine that. And I think one of the things that we had quite straight in common, one of my actually great memories was your mum. God rest her soul. Yeah, I remember the time when, because your mum's always like, she had to be there. Everyone's got to know she was there.
She was one of these women that actually, if you actually got to know her, it was all the case of she could be a scatty woman. Don't get me wrong, right? She has her moments, but most people didn't realise that she actually got diagnosed with schizophrenia. When she was in her 30s. Yeah, and the problem is, in them days, it wasn't known as an illness. And most people said, she was a bit scatty and stuff like that. She spoke to her mind. That was part of her. But the other one is that she suffered from a split personality as well. And most people didn't see that until later years. Yeah,
because one minute she was high and next minute she was low. But I was referring to one of the memories, like with my dad, God rest his soul. Obviously Tony came to my dad's funeral over 2 years ago. And he's he was highly respected by my dad. But the funniest time actually I remember is when your mum went round to my dad's, right? And I never seen your mum kept so quiet. That was the first time I actually saw your mum get quiet.
I personally think she was intimidated. That's the way I see it now, and I think about it, and I think she must have been intimidated by your dad. And that's how come she didn't say anything. Because she was the one that literally, with all the God that she had, don't get me wrong.
Oh God, right? She did the CB.
She could not say nothing. I mean, I remember talking about CB days. You know what I mean? I remember one day I went around to Gary's house. You know what I mean? And I left my CB on. And don't get me wrong, right? On channel 19, there's my mother going 19 for a copy, and I'm thinking, get off my boxing rig. But
there were the days, though, weren't they?
There were the days when we moved to Forest Hill. We were 18.
Yeah, that exploded there, isn't it? There was a lot of people on, and you couldn't even hardly get out anywhere.
Yeah, this was the issue.
Yeah, it was only until really when I moved to Peckham when you remember Big Tony. He used to he put up my aerial. So if you don't talk,
mine as well.
Yeah,
it was highly funny, right?
Yeah.
At them days, you know what I mean. It was all the case of we had to communicate in a way differently to the way we communicate now. Yeah. I mean, now you don't hardly well, people still watch CB, I presume. I don't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You know, they're bound to.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And it went into ham radio, didn't it, and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah. I mean, like people. I mean, at the time, we was on 2781. But then in 1992, it went to mids. Mids became legal, and then after that, 2000 AM became legal. 2014, right, sidebands became legal.
So
Can you believe it?
basically, the rigs that we had was against the law.
Yeah, but now they're technically legal.
Technically, you can go.
You can actually
anything now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And yeah, technology changes as well.
yeah,
Now we don't communicate through our CB. We communicate mobile phone now.
Yeah.
Everybody's hooked to their mobile phone.
yeah. It's not like now you have to wait, and it's like with cameras, taking pictures, and all that sort of stuff. Like you have to wait until you get from the developers.
Yeah,
Now
exactly,
everything
yeah.
is so instant. So I do feel sorry for some of the younger generation, because at the end of the day, they just want everything all instant. You know, just like my son.
The problem is that the generation below us, our kids, right, are going to literally they're hooked to their phones.
Yeah,
Hooked to their phones, whatever, Instagram, everything like that. They're
Facebook,
I mean, anything like that.
Snapchat.
When it
yeah.
comes down, when it comes down to the medium that we're on, YouTube,
Yeah,
I think we have a more vaster audience than we do normally.
yeah,
You know, we're not talking about we're not UK now. We're talking about worldwide now, because that's where channels go out to.
yeah. I mean, you could be anywhere. I mean, it's like, for example, just quickly, you know, just changing your demographics of your video. I mean, like, for example, the video which you put out a couple of weeks ago or so, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, when you were talking about giving tips and help in regarding about tagging your videos and all that. I think that's helped me quite a lot, and that was very useful information. Things I never really took notice of, whereas before I was only getting mainly viewers from the UK, but now a majority of my viewers are now from the US, then the UK and Australia now. So it's just like, wow, just by actually tagging a few things, it makes a lot of difference.
Changing the diameters of where you put your videos always helps, because you know what I mean, my shorts go down so well that you know what I mean, it goes all over the world.
Bleeding hell.
And I've got to a stage now where basically with my channel, it's not about subs.
Yeah.
It's about what content I put out.
Yeah.
I think I put out some reasonable content. I wouldn't, you know, I mean, you know, as I said, I've done a couple of shout outs last night on my video.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You know what I mean, you know, so it's all the case of, I mean, the more traction you get with your channel and you keep pumping them out the best you can, you will get more subs. Subs don't mean a thing.
Yeah,
it's down to views. You'll view it that you got a more diverse viewers. You pumps into gets into subscribers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the advice that I gave was because I mean, Mark, you know what I mean, you know, Yorkshire Media was going on about
Yorkshire Media One.
Why he's not getting any subscribers and stuff like that. He diverses a bit too much, but that's his channel. It's down to him.
Yeah, everyone's got their, and I think that also as well, one of the most important things that you pointed out was that pigeonhole your videos in the right category. Like, for example, if you're going to be pigeonholing gaming, obviously you're doing gaming related stuff. Like with your stuff is mainly gaming related in collections and things like that. So so putting it in the right in the right letterbox, so to speak, you tend to get the right kind of viewers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's it for now. Thank you very much for your time and your energy.
Thanks very much. See you in the next one.
Yeah, and don't forget, like at the end of the day, just look out for twice a week. Tony Tech Pal is then he's going further up and up. So yeah, if you want any advice or tips or anything like that about collecting, he's the man to go to. He's one of the men to go to.
If you can't contact me, you can do. I'm on Facebook anyway.
Yeah.
Tony Tech Pal is my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I've actually got 2 Facebook pages. You want to, you know what I mean? One's my private one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have got 2 Tony Tech Pal pages for
Yeah.
some reason. I don't know the reason why I have to sort that out. But if you want any advice, let me know and see if I can help in any way.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, so that's it for today. Really do appreciate your time. And for all you guys out there, don't forget, right, okay, I know a vast majority of you are watching the content but are not subscribed to the channels. So please consider subscribing to the channel, press the notification button, leave a comment down below and share to social media. With that said, this is the end of the interview between me and Tony Tech Pal. So thank you very much. And everyone out there, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Cool.
Simple.
Yeah.